Welcome to the Spring Early College Academy Class of 2021 virtual graduation ceremony, and to everyone who is watching this special event. Let's start the ceremony by standing for the national anthem and the pledges to the flags.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the Rockies' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does the star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Thank you. We now welcome Christine Guidry, the principal of Spring Early College Academy, to make her remarks.
Ladies and gentlemen, parents, guests, Spring ISD Board of Trustees, Superintendent Watson, and Cabinet. I am Christine Guidry, principal of Spring Early College Academy. I am so excited to be here today to celebrate the Spring Early College Academy class of 2021. Thank you to our students, our families, and the Spring Early College Academy staff for your commitment, support, and tireless efforts to make Spring Early College Academy the best that it can be. To our Board of Trustees, thank you for your ongoing support to the Spring ISD community. Today would not have been possible without your unwavering investment in our students, especially during this past year. While this school year has been anything but ordinary, we are so glad to be able to celebrate our seniors both in person and virtually. Class of 2021 Alphas. 4 years ago, you and your family made a commitment. You committed to Spring Early College Academy, you committed to a program, to an education, and committed to giving yourself a head start on your future. That commitment was one that you knew would require time, effort, and a resilience to keep working through the tough times. And there were definitely tough times. There is a saying my husband uses all the time with his students and his family. Tough times don't last, tough people do. You're definitely a tough, resilient group, and despite all that has happened over the last 4 years, through all of the challenges, you have found a way to not only overcome, but to succeed and to excel. This class has been one of the strongest classes and has earned an impressive 89 associate's degrees and over 5,500 collective college hours. I could not be prouder of how tough you are, how far you all have come since making that commitment 4 years ago. I know that you will carry that resilience with you into whatever adventures you seek next, and I look forward to hearing about your future success. It has been my privilege to serve as your principal. Congratulations and good luck to each of you.
Thank you, Principal Guidry. Our next speaker is Spring ISD Board President Rhonda Newhouse.
Hello, my name is Rhonda Newhouse, and I have the honor of serving as your school board president. Of all the wonderful celebrations I get to take part in as a school board president, graduation day is my favorite. You see, before I was on the school board, I spent 34 years as a teacher, a counselor, an assistant principal, and a principal in both middle and high schools. Throughout my long career in education, I've always viewed graduation as the end of a momentous journey and the beginning of a new adventure. Part of the great joy of graduation for me has always been the chance to look out and see all of your shining faces, to witness your proud expressions as you cross the stage, ready to take your first steps into the world. Today, Although the coronavirus may have kept us separated physically, I want you to know that we are not apart. Not really. We are still together and united in spirit. And that's what matters. We've all gathered for this special virtual event because we want to celebrate you and your hard work in every way that we can. If we've learned anything over the past year, it's not to take each other for granted. I invite our graduates to think about the people whose support brought you to this moment. Your parents and guardians, your teachers and your friends and family members who stood by you through it all and cheered you on. And no matter where they are today, no matter how near or far away they may be, I promise you they are with you now too, supporting you and cheering you on as always. To the class of 2021, my hopes and prayers and my deepest congratulations go out to you all. You are a very special graduating class, and you are graduating at a singular moment in history. I cannot wait to see what each of you will make of it. Congratulations to you all.
Thank you, President Newhouse. We will now hear a few words from Spring Early College Academy salutatorian Pearl Tran. With areas of concentration in science and math, Pearl has been a dedicated member of the Early College Academy community, serving as the Secretary of Student Council and as a member of the National Honor Society, Community Club, and STEM Club. During her years at Spring Early College Academy, she helped run a National Honor Society food drive and created senior citizen baskets for Christmas. She was awarded the Horatio Alger State Scholarship and plans to attend the University of Texas at Austin, where she will continue to explore her interests in STEM while deciding on the specific field she wants to pursue for her degree.
2021, our graduating year has finally arrived. My name is Pearl Tran. I'm honored to be this year's salutatorian and the one who begins our commencement. I welcome family, friends, faculty members, guests, and my fellow peers to celebrate our class of 2021's graduation ceremony. Thank you for taking time out to come, especially during social distancing times, to show your support. As we inch closer to crossing the stage, we bring with us years of numerous high school memories and, of course, the experiences of many trials. It's been a long 4 years. We've grown from the tiny freshmen who hauled around 5-inch binders, from barely squeezing through crowds in the hallways at our old office building to swinging our arms at the huge space on Lone Star campus, where exercise is guaranteed whichever building you go to. We are now stepping into the new territory. Through hurricanes, a pandemic, snowstorm, and individual struggles, we still managed to focus on reaching this milestone. 4 years is just the right amount of time to spend in high school, to learn, meet others, make mistakes, live that high school experience, and grow, and then move forward. Enough time before senioritis hits this last semester. You can interpret it as a sign for change. I hope each graduate here takes their memories and lessons with them. As we walk out the gates of our imaginary purple building, we leave behind this routine of early mornings and waiting for buses. In the midst of it all, we were growing teenagers who needed guidance and care. There are many people in the audience right now or in our hearts who have been our backbone cheering us on, who have given advice or inspired us, our family who sacrificed and wanted the best for us, the teachers who continually show up. Don't forget the faculty members who have been a helping hand behind the scenes, and our friends who maintain our sanity and keep things lively. A huge shout out to these individuals and all others who have shaped you and walked with you to this finish line. We are grateful for the people who have motivated us to reach our goals and to keep moving forward. I also recognize that each of us hold our own determination and perseverance to forge our paths here as we become not only graduates but young adults. Now we'll need a little guidance here and there, but we're on the edge of independence. Many places we will go, all 105 of us. Our paths will diverge, each of us to go on to do as we wish. Do not allow fear to hinder your capabilities. I hope you go into the world with an open mind. To the class of 2021, I congratulate your accomplishments. We celebrate us and our future. Like the obstacles faced in high school, your strength will pull you through more life challenges.
We now welcome Spring Early College Academy valedictorian CODY CHOU. CODY has excelled in several STEM fields at Early College and hopes to apply these interests to solve problems in human health. He's the president of Science Olympiad, co-founder of the school's SAT Study Club, UIL Science Captain, and an Alpha Ambassador. Along with Science Olympiad and UIL academics, he has participated in the U.S. National Chemistry Olympiad, USA Biology Olympiad, National History Day, NASA's High School Aerospace Scholars Program, biochemistry research through MIT and Caltech, and cryptography studies through MIT's Lincoln Laboratory. He is an Emerge Fellow and has been awarded the Gates Scholarship, the Horatio Alger National Scholarship, and the Stamp Scholarship, among others. After graduation, he will attend Harvard University, concentrating in biomedical engineering and minoring in history. He plans to pursue a combined MD, PhD, and work in academic medicine.
Greetings, class of 2021. It is my great pleasure to be your classmate and friend throughout our 4 years together. I would like to first start the speech by giving thanks. Then I would like to share an important lesson I have learned in my 4 years here. First, I would like to give thanks to my family, parents, and my sister, Lisa, for supporting me throughout this journey and beyond. I would like to thank Mr. Schmitz for mentoring the Science Olympiad team. From state competitions to online tournaments, you were always there as a teacher and as a friend. I would like to thank the Science Olympiad team for being one of the best and most supportive communities on campus. I would like to thank Mr. Cook for inspiring me to learn and study history in college. His constant devotion to teaching world history pushed me to compete in National History Day and UIL Social Studies. I would like to thank Ms. Martinez for being a role model and support system in our AVID classes. I would like to thank Ms. Hill, Principal Ms. Guidry, and Ms. McKea, my Emerge counselor, for supporting me throughout my college application process. Most importantly, I would like to thank the class of 2021. Because of our small class size of 105 students, I have felt personally connected with everyone. From Harvey to online classes, you guys have made my 4 years the most enjoyable anyone could have. Throughout our 4 years, we learned how to survive floods, hurricanes, pandemics, and winter storms. We learned leadership in our clubs, communication in our classes, and study habits in our homeworks. And in our 4 years, we learned how to be better humans. We studied subjects from moral philosophy to socioeconomic principles that shaped our viewpoints and challenged old ones. As a result, I'd like to share one lesson that resonated with me personally, albeit it is a very technical lesson. In biology, the concept of altruism, the moral practice of helping other beings, isn't a single definite term, but a mathematical concept. Also known as Hamilton's rule, the idea of altruism and giving back to the community is something that just makes mathematical sense. With a simple formula, R times B must be greater than C, where B is the benefit gained by the recipient of altruism, R is the genetic relatedness of the altruistic to the beneficiary, and C is the cost suffered by the donor while undertaking the altruistic behavior. Natural selection will always favor the altruistic act. However, the exception to this rule is that too much altruism can also harm the lone organism. According to this rule, a successful organism is one that selfishly gives, someone that gives back to the community and themselves. Thus, the idea of selfish altruism is important in the field of evolutionary biology. Although we are not simple organisms, I think it's important to realize this mathematical rule, because whether we like it or not, mathematics is an accurate tool. Thus, I ask you, class of 2021, to remember to give back to the community and to yourself, to love and improve oneself and others, to work on yourself and others, to strive for the strenuous life. No matter the trade, professional, career, the betterment of the self, the mind, and others ensures the success of a community for generations to come. Never in my 4 years would I imagine how quickly life will pass by. Soon, in the blink of an eye, we will have families, start careers, or innovate the world. Regardless of what we do, I wish my best luck and the warmest congratulations to the class of 2021.
Thank you, and congratulations to our valedictorian and salutatorian. At this time, let's welcome Spring ISD Superintendent Dr. Rodney E. Watson to make his remarks and then certify our graduates.
Thank you all for joining us for today's virtual graduation ceremony for the class of 2021. As you think of all those near and far watching this online ceremony, I invite you to reflect on how their love and support help you make it here today. It started long ago before COVID with parents making sacrifices to ensure their children got a good education, with teachers sharing their time and talents to enrich the lives of their students, and with the friends and family members who stood by through the good times and bad, holding you up and helping you see the best version of yourself reflected in their eyes. Whoever supported you in achieving this goal make sure to thank them. This year has brought many unique challenges. Last spring, as juniors, you switched to an online learning, adopting new technologies and adapting to life under new and sometimes difficult circumstances. This year, as seniors, whether you studied as an at-home learner, attended classes on campus, or some mixture of both, you continue that journey of growth. No matter the difficulties, you took advantage of opportunities to grow stronger, work smarter, and make the most of your time no matter what. And that commitment has brought you here. I know that it hasn't been easy, but you stepped up and you did what had to be done to reach this day of celebration. That's why I'm confident you have what it takes to be successful. You didn't get to have a normal senior year, but these challenges have strengthened and refined you. They have also left you with a clear sense of who you are, of what's important, and how your gifts and contributions can help shape the future. This past year has been a tumultuous time in our individual lives and in the world. That world needs you to develop your gifts, your intelligence, your compassion, and your clarity of purpose. We need you to be leaders in ways both large and small to help guide and inspire our community, our nation, and our world. On behalf of everyone in Spring ISD, I congratulate you, and I look forward to seeing what you will make of the future that begins today. At this time, on behalf of Board President Newhouse and the members of the Spring Independent School District Board of Trustees, I certify that these students have met the requirement for graduation set forth by the Texas Education Agency and the Spring Independent School District Board of Trustees and are eligible to receive their diplomas. Students, by the authority vested in me by the State Board of Education, I hereby confer upon you this high school diploma with all of its rights and privileges. Congratulations.
We will now have our virtual procession of the Spring Early College Academy graduating class of 2021.
CODY CHOU. Pearl White Tran. Dimitar Milanov Davidkov. Mohammed Ayman HEMEIDA. Kilana Chantel Nicolas. Rodrigo Cervantes Gonzalez. Chuyen Mai Chow. Emily Sophia Gongora. Joshua Alexander Hernandez. Jonael Keyani Borja Leon Guerrero. Lin Huyn Nguyen. Ashley Romero. Bhagwant Singh. Maggie Elizabeth Sterling. Samuel Vanegas. Rejoice Ogechukwu Akpudo. JC Alba. Sarah Jameela Ali. Mariah Jade Amaya Fetchner. Chanel Sandrine Ataclo. Anissa Chantain Awolowo. Adriana Benitez. Muzet Aklilu Berhane. Aiden William Bienek. Lauren Michelle Botley. Chase Joseph Bounds. Kev Angel Borhal Burrows. Laura Marie Sedano. Susan K. Cerda. Gabriela Chalico. Anika Christine Chavez. Jonathan Joseph Contreras. Isabelle Alexandra Crowder. Adrian Nicholas Cruz Jr. Gabriel Angel Cruz. Madeline Lee Diger. MIKAYLA Jeanne Diger. Truk Nai Nguyen Dong. Karina Lauren Davila. Reese Taylor Dees. William Christopher Dossey. Nicholas Allen Dugas. Mark Anthony Espericueta. Liliana Nicole Estrada. Casiel Farah. Angelique Graciela Garcia. Gisela Garcia. Lisbeth Alicia Gonzalez. Tyler Ryan Graff. Kevin Asael Gutierrez. Fahad Hamid. Ariane Elise Hendricks. Destiny Crystal Hernandez. Leslie Marlene Hernandez. Iris Diane Herrera Cortez. Kim Thoa Doc Ho. Braylee Noel Holst. Lydia Ibarra. Mariana Natalie Jimenez. Kevin Eduardo Jimenez Gonzalez. Natasha McKay Eliasa Joseph. Sydney Joseph. Rhonda Sofiri Kong. Ariana Lopez. Daniela Geraldina Martinez Somoza. Kalani Y. Martinuk. Jeremiah Julius McShawn. Adriana Rachel Miranda-Ramirez. Miranda Nicole Mullis. Joyce Allison Murcia. Lillian Tui Lin Nguyen. Diego Enrique Ochoa. Josiah Jermaine O'Neill. Andrew Nicholas Purchase. Jordan Elizabeth Ferris. Carissa Catherine Foreman. Dylan James Persley. Sabel Shokafe Rod. Isabel Marie Ramos. Jonathan Chase Rhodes. Alan Jermaine Richardson Jr. Andrea Yuri Rodriguez. Giselle Rodriguez. Jonathan Rodriguez. Eduardo Ruelas. Jasmine Ruiz. Aaron Raymond Salazar. Alexa Nicole Sanabria. Lizette Sanchez. Annalisa Consuelo Santillan. Wendy Alejandra Segovia. Valeria Fernanda Cervellón Orellana. Jacqueline Soto. Umi Indela Diemi Sao. Caleb Jamal Temple. Genesis Latoya Thomas. Ali Tovar. Jaime Aaron Trevino. Lydia Faye Udosen. Julia Delfina Villacorta Zamora. Ruben Andres Villanueva. Shahana Wade. Journey Chilene White. Ariel Janae Williams. John Alexander Wood.
And now, before we close today's virtual graduation ceremony, we'll hear from Early College Senior Class President Carissa Catherine Poorman.
Hello, and greetings to the class of 2021 and everyone who has come to celebrate this moment in our lives. My name is Carissa Poorman, and I have had the pleasure and honor of serving as the class of 2021 president. We have come here to celebrate the next step in our journey to become everything we have dreamed we would become. Our 4 years of high school have been filled with so many memories we will never forget. We endured a devastating hurricane that affected many students, a self-taught AP Human Geography class. Even though Mr. Bob tried his best, always remember, we are achievers. A campus change to Lone Star, a global pandemic that changed our lives, and even a snowstorm. We also got to experience Friday clubs, multicultural fairs, field day, and trying to sneak off Lone Star campus for food. Many of us have spent countless nights stressed and on the verge of a mental breakdown over assignments that now seem so small and irrelevant. We have to give thanks to those that got us through it, Quizlet and group chats. Thank you to all Spring Early College teachers and staff for putting up with all of our complaints and whining these past 4 years. Thank you to Mr. Stewart for being such a great class sponsor. We couldn't have asked for a better person. Thank you to Ms. Hill for not giving up on any of us, even though you have what might be considered the most stressful job at early college. Thank you to Ms. Martinez. We couldn't have made it here without Avid. And lastly, thank you to Ms. Guidry for returning to early college and saving us. To the class of 2021, I wish you nothing but the best with whatever you decide to do. We have finally made it to the end of this chapter. For some of us, it was a lot harder than others, but it is time we will always remember. As we move forward with our lives, I would like to remind you to reflect on the words of Maggie Kuhn and continue to speak your truth even if your voice shakes. Thank you.
This concludes our virtual graduation ceremony for Spring Early College Academy. On behalf of Spring ISD and everyone at the school, we thank you for joining us in this special ceremony and wish all of our graduates the best of luck as they embark on the next chapter of their lives.